What's up, bro? It's your teacher here, teacher life. Hope you're having a good rest of your day, bro. And yeah, you're here to learn, boy. So listen, don't be a consumer or a saver. You know, you want to be in a good sweet spot. So let me explain furthermore. So a consumer is someone who just consumes and consumes and consumes, and he keeps getting things that he doesn't need. He gets a new paycheck, he spends it all. So he gets a new job or a raise equals spending more. Lifestyle inflation. Let's say he make 1K a month. He starts to get 1,500. He inflated his life to keep spending more. Then he got a Lamborghini, he got a Gucci belt. He became a consumer. He wanted to consume and consume and consume to prove to people that he's that big. But that's not what we want to be. We don't want to like just buy things so we can show off to people, you know what I mean? So yeah. A saver is someone who relies on saving for getting rich on the future, right? So they rely on the slow lane. And the slow lane is save, 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 save. Say, I make $200 a day. So $200 a paycheck. So then what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna what's it called? I'm not gonna buy coffee. I'm not gonna buy water, bro. I'm not gonna buy water. I'll just drink faucet water, and I'm not gonna flush a toilet every Friday. I'm gonna use the same toothbrush for a thing. I'm not gonna get a haircut. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this. I need to save. I need to save. I need to save for my future self. For my future self. Boom, and then they save. They save. They save. They save. What's the point of it all? If you lived a miserable life, you are literally 60. And all you've been doing is save. You've not been living life. All those times you skipped on hiking with a couple of people just because you want to stay home and save on some gas. And look at you. You didn't want to buy that healthy food. You bought that cheap processed food. You want to save money on the gym, so you didn't get a gym membership. You're unhealthy. Your life is miserable, but at least you got money, right? Money's not worth all that. If it stole your time and your health. If you want to live that miserable life of work and work and work and save and save and save, go on ahead. But I warn you that it's miserable. Because if you look around you, everybody repeats the same process, but wants a different outcome. And you know what we call that? Insanity. Everybody works a 9 to 5. Everybody went to college. Everybody works a full-time job, hoping to one day retire and save. And if you expect a different outcome from the same thing that others are doing, then you're just insane and stupid. You gotta switch up the plan, bro. You gotta change it up. Stop being a saver, bro. You need to make more. So, that's what a consumer and a saver is. They're both slaves. One is a slave to the amount of money they have in the bank, and another is a slave to the corporates that they're buying. Like, let's say you got a new paycheck. You got like $300. You got them Nike 150s. That's what they're genuinely doing. Like, let's say Jordan 1s are like $150, right? And I'm like an average part-timer, right? So every 2 weeks I get $300, right? So then if I get $300, they just make that 150 because they know I'm still living with my parents, right? So that's what corporates are doing. They're making it expensive, but not that expensive, right? So $150 for a shoe. Let's say I'm 300 and I'm a consumer. I see a bunch of people walking around with J's. What does that make me want to do? Get some J's. Some pandas, bro. But no, I'm not a consumer. I don't need materialistic things to be happy. I meditate, I journal. I have a family who's supportive. I focus on the things that benefit me, exercising, and focus on my purpose. I do not need Jordan 1s and walk around with $150 shoe just to show everybody that I can. Stop being a consumer. Stop being an idiot. So, a saver, basically they say like, kid has a soccer game. Sorry, I can't go. I gotta work. And you're gonna say, oh, didn't you say your purpose must be more above everything than everything else? Yeah, I did say that. Your purpose is your number one thing until you have a child. Because that child is going to have his purpose. So that's why you should not have children young, because people say that having children young is a good idea. It's really not. Let's say you're 30, you built yourself up, you're a millionaire, you got the best physique. Or let's just even push it to 40. Your purpose becomes your children. Because our children needs the father that we never had. Gives them full support. Like, takes them to PTA meetings, meets their parents as parents, takes them to soccer games, and able to not be afraid their kids, not being afraid of asking like, hey, mom and dad, can I get cleats? They ain't afraid. They ask you that. And then they ask you, they join a soccer team, you're able to pick them up and drop them anytime. But no, most parents are not able to do that. Why? Because they prioritize their job over their children. And the result of this is because they had children too young. They haven't built themselves up yet to the point where they deserve to be a father. That's why if you think of getting a child young and you haven't built yourself up, shame on you, because you're putting a bad life for your son. You're being selfish. You're rushing into it. You're going to bring in a kid's life and ruin his life. Just because you want a kid. Don't be selfish. Don't be a dumbass. Stop following the social norms. Build yourself up. Once you build yourself up and you fulfilled one of your biggest purpose, and you feel that your purpose is a child, breed with a woman and make that child your purpose, and building him, mentoring him, teaching him what you taught him, or what you learned, teach him. Don't bring your son to public schools. Like, Friends is good and all, but they're a bunch of mediocre people. And if you want your son to be extraordinary, and if you want your son to become a great person, then you need to bring him to homeschool, because these public schools are just gonna brainwash him and do 9 to 5. Your son should not stress over the Pythagorean theorem, how to find x, or the biology of the human body. He should not care about that. English, normal English reading, that's fine, right? But he should not worry about the Pythagorean theorem and the biology of the human body, when truly his purpose is, let's say, basketball. You train your son to be the best basketball player, the next Michael Jordan. And you teach him that you do not stop training when you're tired. You stop training when it's over. Your legs may hurt, But if that bell does not ring, it is not time to stop. You teach him discipline. You teach him up to get up every single morning and work out or do something productive. You teach your son to eat the right foods. You teach him the things that you learned from your mistakes. And if he learned from your mistakes, he will become a better man than you. And that's what we want. That's our purpose in this world. To be the best we can be, breed, create a son who's better than us. And so we keep going higher and higher. Our generation keeps getting higher and higher. And we reach that certain point where one of our family members, one of our sons, is going to become so great. Let's say like Alexander the Great or George Washington. Everybody's going to remember the last name Tate. Everybody's going to remember the last name Washington. Everybody's going to remember the last name. And people always remember that one person, but not everybody remembers the generation from up here that it took to reach to that greatness of a person. Andrew Tate's dad, he taught him discipline. He taught him life sucks, but you gotta suck it up, bro. And Andrew Tate came out as a relentless, ambitious man. And that's what you want for your child. So don't be a consumer, because you're gonna consume and consume and consume, and your kids ain't gonna have nothing. And also don't be a saver, because you're gonna keep saving that time up, stealing that time, and you're gonna end up in the deathbed. I wish I spent more time with my kids. And your kids are gonna repeat the same cycle of saving money, saving money, saving money. Saving money for an emergency is okay. Like 20% of your income, you put it on emergency money, because like if you need an extra surgery, that's fine. That's actually genuinely fine. That's really smart. But if what you do with most of your money is to save it, it's a waste of your time. So don't do that BS, bro. Wake up to reality, you know. Saving is not worth it if you can't live. So the solution to all of this, the things I've been speaking about, is not to save more. It's to increase your income. And one of the best ways to increase your income is online income. So creating your skill, a skill course, creating a book, a PDF, or whatever it may be, or drawing, posting it online, doing drawing tutorials. Even you're gonna do drawing tutorials. You don't even gotta show your face. Well, I don't wanna do my voice. Well, use a voice changer. Don't show your face. You don't wanna show your hand. Okay, man. Then wear a glove. There's so many solutions nowadays. Create an online income, create an audience, right? Because there's a lot of consumers. So if there's a lot of consumers, so then why not make use of them, right? I know that's kind of evil, but you know, there's consumers and there's producers, right? There's the people who make it and there's the people who consume it. So basically, you create an online course. Maybe like you can make a supplement brand, you can make what is that called? A perfume brand, right? You just work on it. So if you want more in-depth of video, I have a video link in the description talking about how to escape the 9 to 5 rat race. You know, it's more in-depth of how to like work with your passions and be able to sustain life at the same time, right? So you should watch that video if you want to learn more how to do that. But yeah, so that's the solution, is to increase your income, but don't inflate it like a bubble like the rest of these consumer ass people do. So yeah, making $1,000 a day, right, off your skill course, that doesn't mean you should go out and buy a Lambo, because this is what we call lifestyle inflation. Let's say you work as a janitor and you became the manager. Yo, I'm rapping, okay, but yeah, let's say you were the janitor, and then you became the manager, right? And then you say, "Oh, I'm a manager. I deserve this. I deserve this." So what do? You went from your broke ass Honda Civic to a new Toyota Ford Runner. Is that what it's called? Toyota Ford Runner? I don't know what it's called, but yeah. But let's just say a Toyota or a Ford Runner, right? Ford Runner. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, Forerunner, and then boom, and like you said, oh, nice car, nice car, like oh, no, you're winning in life, you're rich, okay, and then after that, it slowly goes down. You got a new car, okay, what now? You got a few weeks of people complimenting you for it, and then what now? What now? You just inflated your life for no reason. You got a 6-year contract that you have to pay, a 10-year contract that you have to pay, and you bought it just for validation that you're winning in life. But us, bed, we're high ambitious, bed. We're grateful, bed. We have presents. We're like Adonis. We do not need that Lamborghini. We do not need to scale up to that point where we gotta buy these expensive watches that we can't even afford. We do not do that, right? We don't need to do that because we're happy with our lives. And that's why you need to start off with your mental health. Be grateful, journal, everything. So you do not inflate your lives when you make it to the top. Do you see Hamza getting a Lamborghini? Do you see Hamza buying $1 million house? No. Because he's grateful for what he has. And what you want, what us men want, is not that Lamborghini. It's to be able to buy that Lamborghini when you want to. And what we call that is financial freedom. That's what we want. We want financial freedom to be able to work on things like this, my YouTube channel, to be things on working on your perfume brand or a supplement brand, to be able to work on it.
Yes.
To be able to work on it while you are basically free. Like, you're free to do it. If you have freedom, then you will be happy. You don't want that consumer mindset where you just consume. That's not what you want. You want financial freedom to be able to work on the things that you want to work on without having the need to work on like things that you don't want to work on, right? So that's what we dream of, you know. And like, again, video in the description below if you want to get a more in-depth video of that. I already recorded a video like that, and you could go ahead and watch that. So yeah, if you have a problem with consuming, my advice to you generally is to improve your mental health, gratitude, and mindfulness. Mindfulness equals being mindful of, what am I going to buy? How is this going to help me? How is this going to benefit me? A gym membership, let's say, for example. How is this going to help me? Going to make me more fit? How is it, like, is it that expensive? Does the, like, okay, $10 a month, does the benefits outweigh the side effects or the bad effects? The bad effects is $10 a month. You're not gonna save that. $10 a month is nothing, bro. Just if you think $10 a month is a lot, bro, just get out of here, bro. Freaking saver ass. I'm gonna slap you in the face. You ain't Darth Vader. Stop. Like, instead of a lightsaber, bro, you got a lightsaver, bro. Like you got a lightsaber and like saying, oh, going to the gym and buying expensive healthy food, lightsaber. Like, you're taking it off the table, like, bruh, what are you doing? That's just a joke to the people who's watching this. If you're a saver, bro, just a side joke, you know. But yeah, mindfulness and gratitude. And if you have gratitude, you're grateful for your family. You're grateful for everything you have. I'm grateful for this wall, bro. I'm grateful for this paper that I have of my goals for this year. I'm grateful for this watch. I'm grateful for water. I'm grateful that it's Ramadan. I'm grateful for God. I'm grateful for these almonds. I'm grateful for this pen, my journal, this laptop, being alive, not being dead. I don't need that. Like, genuinely, if somebody told me that you're gonna get a Lamborghini, I'm gonna be like, right? I don't, okay. Like, that's cool. Like, I'll be excited, you know? Like, I'll be excited, you know? Like, Lamborghini, my first time seeing it, blah, 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 blah. And then, it's not really gonna change my life, though. I don't need that Lamborghini to be happy. going to the gym, happy, grateful for life, working out, being able to do push-ups, pull-ups. I'm just grateful for life, right? Working on my purpose right now. And yeah, improve your mental health and everything around you will improve. I promise you that. If you think about buying something that you don't need, right? Right? If you don't, just think that kids in other countries are starving. So if you want to buy that Gucci belt, right? Just think to yourself, kids in other countries are literally starving. You can literally live out without a Gucci belt, my guy. You got food, you got everything you need. So what the heck? What you need a Gucci belt for? I mean, like, if it doesn't even dent your income, then go on ahead. You can actually buy that. But what I'm saying is the average person, like working and they get a Gucci belt for what reason? It's just dumb, bro. You can use that money to buy a skill course or get a gym membership, a skills course for something that you've been wanting to do, like kickboxing, whatever, whatnot. That's productive. Learning how to fight, being good at a martial art. Like people would spend $110, right? They'd spend $110 on this dumb Gucci belt or some Supreme things, but they would not spend $110 for a kickboxing company that would literally teach them how to kickbox better and how to save them and their family from danger. They'd rather spend $110 on these. Like, I don't know why I'm dumb, bro. Actually, these earphones actually pretty helped me a lot. Like, they got me some PRs, bro. So, yeah, but 110 on a Gucci belt, bro. But they won't spend 110 on, like on a gym membership for that literally teach them how to fight, Like, the ROI on that is, like, you could literally become a pro kickboxer. Like, what the heck, bro? Okay, so yeah. So a difference between a saver and a grateful person is because they spend their money on things that benefit them: a gym membership, a high protein meals, a haircut. You gotta get that fresh cut, boys, right? So a saver just generally saves all his money. Like, say, bro, like, what you expect to do, bro? Like, what the heck do you expect to do? Like, if you keep on saving the same amount and you think that it's gonna result in a different outcome, then you are insane and you are an idiot. Okay, you saved until you're 60. Did you live life? Or did you save life? Like, oh, I'm gonna take everything that makes me happy and I'm gonna put it away. And what? For what reason? To save money. But what? Take your lightsaber away, bro. Like, get out of here and start to live life, bro. Like, get a gym membership and start going to the gym, bro. Like, what are you doing? So, like, that $10, yeah, that's true anyways, bro. That $10 does not amount to the health benefit it gives you. Like, let's say you got high cholesterol and you're trash, you got trash physical health, you can't even run a mile. That $10 is literally so small compared to what a gym membership would give you. It's going to change your life, bro. What are you doing? Stop being an idiot, bro. Just stop being an idiot, bro. So, right, back to what I was saying. He just lives his life miserably, that person versus a grateful person, right? And the grateful person spends his money on delayed gratification, right? The things that benefit him, right? Going to the gym and skill courses and mentors, on focusing on things that he loves and things that fulfills his purpose and accomplishes his goals. Because us men, we love to accomplish goals and, like, strive towards our goals, and actually our progress towards our goals depends on how it makes us feel. So, for example, if this YouTube channel blows up, if I got a 10 out of 10 physique like C-Bum, bro, if all those are going up, I will be in the peak, the highest point of my life, right? And so, to conclude, to be the best place where you can be is be grateful for the things you have, but don't skip on spending money on a thing that heavily benefits you and your future self just so you can save $20 a month. That's the conclusion of this video. And also have an emergency on the side, bro, because one day you broke your arm, you got nothing to pay for it, sucks for you, bro. It's better to have that money save up instead of just like get it in debt, you know what I mean? To get it out of the way. And yeah, this has been a long video. That's enough for me. See ya. Have a good rest of your day.